Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Dr. Robinson again, and we are going to continue our professional development in 10, our PD in 10. This time we're going to be talking about Google Forms test creation. So remember, if you need help with homework, your students, there's Dial a Teacher Homework Helpline at 212-777-3380 from Monday to Thursday from 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Remember, I have other videos on YouTube. My channel name is Dan Robinson. Check out our latest release, PKMS Math Prep 19. Very good movie. We're working on Math Prep 20, our 20th anniversary issue. Subscribe to our channel. Get your alerts when we're going to upload it. And give us a thumbs up. Let us know what we're doing right or wrong in making our videos. You can tweet me at drobmath1. Don't forget to watch our show Math Time on Tuesdays from 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. on Optimum Cablevision and Peekskill on Channel 15. Okay, so let's get to it. First thing you need to do is go to Google Classroom and click on the Create button in Classwork. There's the quiz assignment. You click on that. Now you're going to give your quiz a title. So this is review for New York State exam, grade 7. And so I used grade 7. You can assign a point value for the kids to do it, but it's going to give it a grade anyway, so you don't need to worry about that. Due date, I'll make it due, let's say, the 15th, so to give them time to do it. I can set the time that I want them to have it done by, and usually by 3 o'clock is fine. So that way, if anybody does it late, I'll get an alert. Topic, it's assessments, so this will be my assessments. And we're allowed to create rubrics. Rubrics, I see that's new. So I can lock this because when I give my quizzes, I do lock it because I don't want the kids opening up browsers. So I do lock it, and that helps keep the people honest who are doing the test. We're down here at the bottom. It says importing grades. At the end, once all the students have done their test, you can import the grades. So before we assign, let's double click on it so we can get into the test. And now we type our name of our test, review for New York State exam, grade 7. Okay. So, and I believe it should come there as well. So, review for grade for New York State, grade 7 exam. Okay. You can give them a description of what you want to do, but basically we're going to get down to it. We can remove the lock if we want to, so I'm going to remove it right now. I'll put it on a little bit later because I want to take a look at something else. So now we want to put our questions in. So you can type your question in along with the option choices, but I want to show you when we actually click on the question, we can really import it from a PIC file. So I'm going to get my image. So I can drag an image in here, and there are other ways you can get images in there, but I like going to the test itself. And here's one of the 2019 grade 7 test, question number 41, and I'll get my snippet tool and take a snapshot of that. So let's see, and I'm just going to highlight it. Now I have a picture. Notice I cut out the 4 because this will be my number 1 question. And now that it's on the snippet file, I'm going to save it. So save as, and I'll make a new folder because I have other test in there. So new folder, New York State 2019. So that's my folder. Double click in there, and this will be Q1, question 1, question number 1. And now question number 1 is located in there. And let me just go back and get some other questions. So let's see what else we got. Get a multiple choice question. So and there's question number 2. I will take question number 2, take a snapshot of that. So here's question number 2, and I don't want that involved there. So let me get that erased. Now let me just let this go away. Good. Now I can take another snapshot. So hopefully that'll go away quickly. Good. All right, take a snapshot. This is my question number 2. It's multiple choice. All right. So I got 2 questions, 1 multiple choice, and I want to save this also. This would be my question number 2, so save as. And there's question number 1, it's a JPEG. So question Q2. And say that's saved. So you can take a snapshot of as many questions as you like. So I'll just make this a 2-question exam. Now let me go back to my Google Classroom form, and now it says I want to upload. So I want to choose that image to upload. So all I have to do is go to my desktop where I kept the folder. Is in the capture. Double click on capture. And let's see, I have other files there. So where is it? Let's go to desktop. There, is it in questions? There it is in questions. New York State 2019. There's question number 1. So I will click on that. And it's uploading question number 1. And poof, there is question number 1 for us. So all I have to do is center it so it comes out nice and neat. And it's not a multiple choice question. It is a short response question or a long response question, and I'm going to make it a paragraph for them to show their work and type in the answer here so that way I can see what it is that they're doing. And I will grade it accordingly once I see what they wrote. So when it says answer key, I'm going to put in the point value for this. I'll make it a 3-point question, and that's really all it. I can add answer feedback if I want to, and but I really like to let the kids write out what they think the answer is. So back to editing my questions. So there's my first question. I can put in make sure you show your work on the top, but it's going to be pretty good as is. Now let's go to add another question. So now we go down to our second question. So there's question number 1. And now let's get in our multiple choice question. Notice we press this little icon right here. That's the picture icon to upload our image. So we can just cut and paste all day. Here's question number 2. We can upload that and give it a second to upload. And poof, there's question number 2. It's multiple choice. I like to center it so it comes out nice and neat looking. And it is a multiple choice. So let's take a look. Go down a little bit. So notice it has option 1, but here it has the A, B, C, D. So what you would have to do is type your choice here, and notice A comes up, and then you want to add all these other choices, C and D. So just click on that, and there's all your choices there. If you want to add other choices, you can if you want to, and we want to give this a correct answer. What was the question? And the correct answer, I believe, was B. So give that a 1 point value question. So the value of that is, put the answer for it. So that was choice B, I believe. And so that's pretty much our test. Let's take a look at it. We have 2 questions for this test, and the students will be able to do it. So it's a total value of 4 points for this test. And here's the option to preview the test. If you click on that, this is what the test will look like. And you'll see there, I should have not selected in blue, but it's still there. So they submit their answer, and the multiple choice will be graded for 1 point. You will have to read this first question, and when it's time for it to be graded, it will be your option how many points you want to give them out of 3 for that test. So pretty much now, once this is done, we can go back to our test, and we can add more questions if we want to, take away questions if we don't like them. We can incorporate other things over here I didn't get a chance to mention. Maybe you might want to put a video or something in there where they can take a look at something before they take the test or something like that. So there are a few other options. Import your questions, as a matter of fact. Make it a different section. Suppose you wanted a section there. The short responses separated from the multiple choice questions, so you could have done that as well. So there's a lot of nice things Google Form does. So let me go back to the class section. So it's there, the test is there now. I'm going to make sure lock mode is on, so it is on. Grade importing is done. So now it is just a matter of assigning it to my students on that day. So once I assign it, they get to take it, and the computer will import the grades once they've taken it, and it'll make sure that you don't have to grade just the extended response portion of the test, whereas the multiple choice part of the test will be graded. So it's more like grading an English test essay, as opposed to actually grading a lot of papers and math tests. So this does save on paper, and it does a lot of nice work for you, and I think it's very, very nice to use, whereas the computer-based testing model is being used more so, and the Google Forms is really suited to fit that. So I hope you got something out of the video, and this is our PD in 10. I'm sorry I spilled over a little bit more than 10. It was a little bit intricate, but I think you'll enjoy using it because it's really helpful. Well, this is Dr. Robinson signing off. Bye-bye.